Hello, hello, my lovely gems. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Gems. We have the Mask and Thanatos, the Shapeshifter, the Gem, Kairos, and the Vow. Well, your last read was that idea, like, you don't get to say, like, who I am when I've changed, and again, I just feel like that idea of, like, that release of holding on to an idea of who you are, or you holding on to an idea of who somebody else is. Take it how it resonates for you, however it resonates. But again, just that idea of change, like, I'm changed, I'm different, you know what I mean? Like, you don't go through all of these things and not change. Or like, I've been keeping my, like, I've been keeping everything together, and like, you don't get to just come at me and treat me like I'm some shitty employee, and like, I'm the one who's holding it together over here. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, however it plays out for you. But we're still in that idea of, like, there's been a lot of change, and I feel like there is an idea here of paying attention for long enough, if it's work and you've got, like, I don't know what, records and emails and files and, like, and your name signed off on every single one of them. Nobody can come for you to say, like, you weren't doing the work. And I kind of feel like, again, from your last read, that energy of, like, somebody coming and saying, you're not doing the work, and you being like, okay, hold up. Let's discuss this. Right? Because when you look back, you can see that, like, I have been keeping up my end of the deal, and I have been, like, keeping my promise, and I have been doing all the things that I needed to do. And, just kind of, I mean, it just feels like we're still in that conversation, right? I just got hairs everywhere. I'm like, I'm a mess. It's fine. I had the windows rolled down. Okay, gems. I hope y'all are doing well, having a good day, all that jazz. Happy March. Woo! Okay, so the Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups, and the Empress. Again, it just feels like this, whatever confusion there was around a topic, it's like, I think that they're like, I just feel like clearing the air. Like, we've cleared the air at this point, right? There's no more to uncover. There's no more confusion to be had, because when you're dealing with, especially if it's a workplace environment, and you're dealing with somebody who is always, like, throwing people under the bus, and it's like, well, you can go back through, like, Slack, you can go back through emails, you can go back where, like, anytime I made a mistake, I was like, oh, I own that one, that one's mine. You know what I mean? Like, that was my bad, doing my best to pick up the slack everywhere else. Super sorry, guys. You know what I mean? Just kind of like an acknowledgement. And if somebody wants to use something against you, and they're like, you did this and this, and you're like, I don't, like, at this point, is that really a valid argument? Like, does that count anymore? I feel like there's so much more evidence to the contrary. And again, just a sense of protecting yourself, because you've done all of the work, you've done all of the things, and it's like, no, I'm gonna stand my ground on this one, because I can solidly present a whole lot of evidence to the contrary of whatever it is that's being said against me. Thanks for playing. Sorry, I dropped the entire deck of cards onto the ground. Oops. Okay. Gems. Seems like a really straightforward read. This one might be kind of short, but I mean, that's cool. If we're still kind of in the same energy, then that's where we are. Okay, gems. The Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Okay. The Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. I don't remember if I said that or not. But, again, I just feel like there's a new opportunity. It's like I'm so tired of feeling like I'm missing out. I'm so tired of feeling like, like, I'm just going to go into work and get attacked every day. Like, why would I do that on purpose? Especially if I know that I've built myself up, whether you're like, I've built my resume, like, I'm not not just the lower level anymore. You know, like I went back to school, I educated myself. I'm like, I've got more certifications. I've da 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 da. However, you know, like if it's work, you know, if it's something going on with your family and this person's like, listen, I don't know, but I've been working. What was the last one? It was like the idea of like somebody who's been sober and then like somebody coming at them like, you're just a worthless da 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 da, and them being like, I really super sorry that you feel that way, but I really just don't even know what to say to any of it. You know, because I've made decisions that have been so empowering in my life that have honored a truth, you know, like of a new version of self, that it's like I've risen from that. You know, like I've stepped into opportunity. And I do feel for a lot of y'all, there is an idea here of like a new opportunity presenting itself to you, where your knowledge and your, like, I just feel like this, like, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be who, like, the best version of me. And anything that anybody ever said I wasn't gonna be able to do, bet. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the opportunity has presented itself, you know? And there's a lot of power with this. I feel like you are just like rising up in your power in a really big way because you made a solid decision. You know what I mean? Like when you make a decision and you stay true to yourself and you hold tight to that and you honor your truth and your journey and you becoming your best self, nobody can take that from you. They can take anything and everything in the world, but they cannot take that. You know what I mean? And that is your treasure. That is your value. That is your character. That is, you know, like you as a person. You cannot be stolen away from you by other people's bad behaviors, by other people's, you know, like they can throw shade till kingdom come. But if you know that you're doing right, if you know that you're working your hardest, if you know that you are entering into a state of change, nobody can ever take that from you. And the world, it's got grubby hands, you know, but it is kind of like that Mel Gibson, what was it, Braveheart? Because your luck has changed and you're going in new directions. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of movement here and a lot of movement in a powerful way. I don't know what it is that's changing for you. I don't know what opportunity it is that is presenting itself to you, but it is one that is honoring you for all of the beauty and all of the value that you have, that you worked so hard to acquire, that you promised yourself you would do this. You know? Love, gems. Okay. Let's do one more card for y'all. We'll call it a read. Gems. The Destroyer and the Offering. You know, I don't know. I do kind of get this feeling that somebody's like offering you something that if there was any remaining, if there was like a last doubt, you know, like a I'll believe it when I see it moment. I feel like you're experiencing that, and it's breaking you free from this mask, this persona that was placed on you that like does not resonate with you at all. Right? I love that, gems. Okay, well, there we are. I hope that this does resonate. If it does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.